Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. In this video, we will be going over how to organize your favorites and shabads in Gurbani Searcher. When you look for a shabad in Gurbani Searcher by pressing the search icon and typing it in, Har 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 Gun Gavo, the way to add a shabad to your favorites is to press this star icon in the top left corner. If you just press it and then press it again, it gets added and removed from favorites. But if you hold it down, you can actually see your shabad tags, and you can choose which tag you want to add this shabad to. For instance, I would like to add this to an existing tag like Gunt, the shabads that I want to memorize. Or I can press this plus icon down here and actually create a new tag. So a tag can be in Gurmukhi or English, so I can say my favorite shabads. Or I can make it in Gurmukhi and it will allow me to type a Gurmukhi name for this. So now the advantage of tags is that a shabad can be added to multiple tags at the same time. So I can have one shabad in these, let's say 4 or 5 categories that I have created. And that way my shabad isn't limited to one tag or one folder, but one tag can have multiple shabads in it. So this shabad has been added to my favorites. If I go back, I'm going to go back one more time to my favorites. And I press on the favorites icon. Here, I have all of my favorites organized by tag. So I have shabads about creation. All of those creation shabads are related together and they can be expanded or closed in this little drop down like this. At the top are all my shabads that have no tags. So if I just press star and did not add a tag, all of those shabads get added up here in this no tag area. The really cool thing about Gurbani Searcher is that you can organize your favorites in multiple ways. So you can have your tag, or you can choose up here to group the shabads just by themselves. So these are a list of all my favorites, similar to other Gurbani apps such as iGurbani. Or I can say I want to group my favorites by Raag. So if it's a certain time of day and I want to sing a certain Raag, I can quickly just say, oh, show me all my shabads in Raag Kalyan, and then I can choose from one of these. I can also group them by author. So if I want to sing a shabad written by a certain Guru Sahib or Bhagat, I can do that. Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Gurpurab and I want to sing a shabad written by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I can just go under Mahalla Pehla. And finally, I can use custom tag, which is me organizing the shabads in a way that I have defined. Up here, this other button allows me to view my tags, add or delete them, or modify them. So I can do all of that here, deleting, adding, or editing my tags. So this is how you can organize your shabads in Gurbani Searcher using tag. Now, Gurbani Searcher also has another feature for organizing your shabads into pothis, and that is called compiled hymns. So if I go into that section, you'll see I have created a few pothis already, and this allows me to put multiple shabads in order all together in a row, and I can control which fonts, if I want to see the translations or not, if I want certain lines to be headings or bold, and it's a very powerful customizable way to organize your shabads into prakarans or groups. For instance, I have created this pothi called Maya, and you'll see here that this has this shabad Puleo Man Maya Urjayo. And then right after that, I have my next shabad that I found related to Maya. And then right after that, I have my next shabad. So in this way, I can put one shabad after the other, all in order, ready to go. And I can even highlight the main line of the shabad, so it's easy for me to navigate and find them and create them this way. Now, this requires a little more work because you have to search the shabads, add them, and then choose which lines you want to highlight or not. But it's very powerful, very customizable, and I will quickly show you how you can do this. So by pressing the pencil icon in the top right corner, I can create a new pothi and we'll name it Test. The name is becoming in Gurmukhi, so I'll put it Test like that. And then I can search for shabads that I want to add to this pothi. So again, I'll add my Har 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 Gun Gavo, just like that. So this is the shabad and it allows me to see if I want to show a line or not. Or if I want to make a line bigger or smaller. Now this is a little bit confusing. It's not that intuitive, but if you play with it, you can figure it out and you can say, hey, I want this line to be bigger, smaller, or I don't want to show certain lines. So I can actually take 4 lines out of a long section and add it into my pothi. So I can say I don't want to see all these lines, or I want to see all these lines, and I want to see this line. So this way I've added this shabad, and then I can search a different shabad. Kar kirpa kirpal ape bakshla. And I'm going to add that shabad again. I press the check mark. Now that shabad has been added here, and I could change the order of these shabads, and I can press OK and save. Now I have my test pothi here. So when I press test, there are my 2 shabads in a row. So if you are interested in this, I encourage you to spend some time, figure it out, play with it. It's a very powerful tool enabling you to put your shabads in order and organize them however you would like. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.